First Women's-Specific Ski Shop is your expert in women's ski equipment. Our specialized staff has been making women and vacations happy since 2002 with comfortable fit solutions for every shape and size. Swing by our friendly ski boutique and let us outfit your vacation with the best gear, geared just for you.
Hi, I'm Dan Saline, owner of Carrots Jewelers, located on East Meadow Drive in Vail Village. I've been a custom jeweler in Vail for more than 38 years. At Carrots, our passion is designing exclusive custom jewelry that features one-of-a-kind designs. Stop in and visit Carrots, a working studio gallery of fine art jewelry. To learn more about our custom designs, call 970-476-4760 or visit our website, carrotsvail.com.
I'm here at Beaver Creek with Sarah in a Rarity, and Sarah, there's really a celebration here at Beaver Creek all season long.
Absolutely. So we're excited to kick off the holiday season with Beaver Creek Extraordinaire Presents Cheer. So this is really fun family programming that we have from December 21st through January 4th. So both locals and guests can enjoy everything from snow creations with live ice carving demos to holiday movies. Just a lot of fun here in the village.
It really is so fun. I mean, the conditions are fantastic up on the mountain, but then to be able to extend your day down in the village and really spend that quality time together is so magical.
Absolutely. So most of our cheer events start around 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. So after your great ski day, put on some comfy boots, come down to the village. Everything's complimentary, and just enjoy your time with your family.
Oh, you hear that? Nice and complimentary. It doesn't get any better than that. So where do people find more information?
So go to beavercreek.com/cheer for the full schedule and information. We'll have something going on every day.
All right, beavercreek.com/cheer.
Welcome to Boone's Wine and Spirits,
where we have the lowest prices and the best selection.
5 in-house sommeliers offer expert advice for every occasion.
We have 42 cooler doors and free ice with every $20 purchase. Boone's Wine and Spirits,
your destination for fine wine, spirits, and cold beer.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Oakley, the official eyewear, goggle, and helmet sponsor of Vail Resorts.
This is a beautiful live shot of Beaver Creek. I love how you can see not only the lights still glowing, but then you can also see the chimneys that are all lit up because good reason. We have temperatures once again well below zero to start off the morning, and we are eventually going to be seeing those temperatures warming up nicely throughout the day for our New Year's Eve. Highs reaching into the low 20s today, so that's an improvement from only seeing those temperatures reaching into the teens yesterday, but definitely a very chilly start. And then this evening, temperatures rising a little bit to the single digits, the high single digits, and our sunset right at 4:51 p.m. Now, if you're going to be out on the mountain today, really want to make sure you layer up, but look at this though, mid-mountain temperatures back in the 20s, so that's great news compared to yesterday when they were in the single digits. Still going to be really brisk to start off the morning though, so you might want to kind of wake up, take your time getting out there. And then look at this, we do have some snow on the way, especially between Wednesday and Thursday. This is our best chance for that snow accumulation, so by Thursday morning, hopefully a nice powder day for us as we kick off the brand new year. And this storm is, gently going to be making its way through the Tetons and through Utah before it reaches us. And for the northern mountains, some people are saying anywhere between about 8 to 16 inches. We're kind of on that border between the northern and central mountains, which is why our prediction is a little bit lower. But I mean, on the low end, 4 inches is what we're saying here. And on the high end, maybe about 8 inches by the time we get into Thursday. Then Friday, mostly cloudy skies, but starting to see that sun come back out. And then by the time we get into Sunday, we'll be seeing more sunshine and temperatures between the low 30s and the upper 20s. It's all brought to you by Oakley. You'll definitely want to have some great lenses with you out on the slopes today, and Oakley is the best of the best. Let's check in with Michelle to find out what's happening with those conditions on the mountain today.
This resort report is brought to you by Good Morning Vail. Follow us on Facebook for live interviews and mountain reports.
Wow, in just the couple of minutes that I have been out here this morning, we've had such a change in light from 7 a.m. to just about 10 minutes later now. It's crazy how fast that sun is coming up, and That sun is going to make it such a nice day out here. Hopefully you're going to get out on the hill. Let's talk Vail conditions. Now, currently they have not received any snow in the last overnight, but in the last 48 hours they have received an inch. They've had 118 inches so far for this season, with 97% of the mountain open. That's over 5,100 acres. So there's so much room to spread out and enjoy it. They've got a great base at 41 inches. 184 of 195 trails are open for riding, and 27 of their 31 lifts. So get out and explore. Now, Beaver Creek has some great conditions as well at the moment. Now, Beaver Creek, same thing, no fresh snow overnight. But in the last 7 days, they have had 8 inches, 115 inches for the season, with 86% of the mountain open, over 1,500 acres. So lots of room. You can ski all the way from Beaver Creek to Arrowhead. All of their chairlifts are up and running. 144 of their trails are open with that 34-inch base. So you're going to have some great conditions. You're going to have some great areas to explore, and then you can talk about it at Après. And we're going to have some information for you about Vail Après coming up next.
Good Morning Vail is brought to you in part by Helly Hansen, outfitters of Vail Resorts professionals. Visit them in Lions Head to get outfitted for your day on the mountain.
Do something great for you at Simply Massage. Get any 60-minute session for $89. Buy 5 sessions and get 1 free. With 4 mountain locations, relaxation is just a step away.
When you're here in Colorado, you are at altitude and maybe feeling these signs of altitude sickness. You may feel better by giving yourself a boost. Be prepared for those negative effects of altitude with lightweight and portable bottles of Boost Oxygen. Available in 3 sizes. Even choose from our aromatherapy options. It's easy to have with you anywhere, even at the summit. We're available at retailers, hotels, and resorts, including these. Post up and tag us. We'll share your adventures. Enjoy your time in the Rocky Mountain region. Give yourself a boost.
See you around, little man.
Yeah, you'll see me.
Here at PSI, we've been serving the Valley's plumbing, heating, and drain cleaning needs for over 18 years. We are expert technicians with the knowledge and training to provide prompt and professional maintenance and repair. Our fleet of vehicles are equipped with the most advanced technology and tools available today. PSI is committed to providing the best possible service and guarantee our work. Call us anytime, day or night. PSI is here for you 24/7, 365. We look forward to hearing from you.
Each and every day at 3 o'clock throughout Vail Village, Lions Head Village, bells start ringing to signify the beginning of après ski. Now, this is really a nod to the European heritage that began Vail and Beaver Creek, and a lot of the Austrians and the Europeans that made Vail what it is when they started the ski school and brought some of their traditions along with them. So après ski, it's all about celebrating the day's accomplishments on the mountain. Maybe it's just getting out there. Maybe it's just looking like you got out there. But regardless, there's some great specials to be had at each of the restaurants, really fun atmospheres to enjoy. And one of my favorites, especially if you are a big margarita fan, is El Sabor. Not only do they have delicious margaritas, but they also have some great food. And we are going to take a closer look at one of our favorite après spots.
Once you get your fill on the hill, located just steps from the skier bridge here at the base in Lions Head, you're going to find El Sabor Restaurant. El Sabor Restaurant is one of only a few restaurants here in the Vail area that offers truly ski-in and ski-out dining. They have grab-and-go burritos every morning for breakfast, unforgettable and affordable lunches, and an outstanding dinner menu. Let's head into the kitchen now and find out what the staff is serving up. Let's go. Mikey D, thanks for letting us come into the kitchen today at El Sabor.
You're welcome. Yeah. Glad to have you.
So your menu is pretty unique, and you have some new offerings that you're incorporating. What are you going to make up today?
Today we're going to make our daily special, which is going to be catfish tacos.
Catfish tacos. What
delicious.
A good idea. Sounds delish. Do you want to walk us through the process?
Sure can.
Sounds good.
All right, here we go. So we start with some catfish fillets.
Okay.
We soak them in buttermilk. Then we have our flour mix, flour, salt, pepper, paprika, a little cayenne.
Okay.
Right? So once they've marinated, we're going to put them in the flour and just coat them nice. Once you have them coated, they go right to the fryer.
Okay.
Put our basket in.
Yep.
Take our fish, and you want to get it 1,000, 2, 1,000. This way it doesn't stick to the bottom.
Oh, got you. Now, these are thin fillets. They probably cook pretty fast, don't they?
They do. They'll be done in about 1.5 to 2 minutes.
Okay.
Right to the texture we want for tacos. And once they're done, we're going to hang them out, let them dry off for a minute. Now we're ready for tacos.
Okay, Mike, 1.5 minutes for the catfish in the fryer until they float.
That's correct.
Let them dry off, and now the final preparation and the plating.
We have some tortillas here that we kind of cooked so they got a little bit of a bubble in them, gives them a little crunch, but yet keeps them soft.
Okay.
We prefer to use corn tortillas. Then we're going to take habanero slaw and put that on the bottom. Take our pieces of fish, lay them in there nice and pretty. We're going to put some roja aioli on there.
What's the flavor behind the roja aioli?
So the roja is one of our sauces that we use for enchiladas. It's made from a guajillo chili. Then we're going to add some cotija cheese. Just a little bit. It's pretty pungent, so you only want to use a little.
Okay.
And finish with cilantro for color and flavor, freshness. And that, catfish tacos.
Oh, that looks so good. I got to taste that right now.
All right, well, let's go eat them up.
Sounds good. Beautiful out here on the back patio, Mike. We're overlooking the skier bridge right next to Gore Creek, and the food looks great and smells even better. So these are the catfish tacos. What else did you bring out?
Well, we have a great burger menu. We do sandwiches every week from different regions of the country, and we do daily specials just like the catfish tacos, and we also feature handcrafted cocktails.
So Mike, these are made from scratch every day?
Every day.
So good. If people want to find out more about El Sabor, make a reservation, check it out, what would you recommend?
Visit the website, elsaborvale.com.
Okay.
Friend us on Facebook or follow us on Instagram.
I love it. Thanks for having us here today, bud.
My pleasure, Mark.
I love it. All right, once again, this is El Sabor in Lion's Head, and this is the local dish.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Boost Oxygen. Don't let altitude ruin your Rocky Mountain experience. Help is here.
That is a live look at Wildwood this morning, and I'm here at Vail too. And so far the sun is coming up. It's going to be a beautiful day. Hopefully you can spend the last day of 2019 out on the hill getting some turns, having some fun, because it's going to be a great day today. A little bit warmer than what we saw yesterday. Now we are still starting out cool this morning, right around 6 below. So definitely you're still going to want to layer up this morning. But lots of sunshine. We're going to heat up a little bit warmer than we did yesterday as well, reaching that high of about 23 by this afternoon. And again, lots of sunshine. Now going into tonight, much milder. That overnight low only dropping down to 8 degrees. Clear skies. You should have an easy time if you are traveling through the I-70 corridor. Looking at temperatures in the 40s down in Denver. A little cooler as you come up into the mountains in the mid to upper 20s for Vail at 27, and then lower 20s for over in Eagle, slightly cooler over there at 23. Now get out and enjoy it the last of 2019, because once we get to 2020, Wednesday, New Year's Day, we have fresh snow in the forecast, 3 to 5 inches. What a great new year that would be. And that snow is going to keep snowing Wednesday, Thursday, tapering off on Friday with milder temperatures. So get here now before the roads get bad. We're going to check in with Ashley next for the road report.
This road report is brought to you by Good Morning Vail, now also on Colorado's K3 Channel 3 statewide.
Thank you, Michelle. Now this right here, very important piece of paper, and this was brought to my attention by my girl Lindy, and I tell you what, it kind of takes a village here around Good Morning Vail. Now this is a notification from CDOT that they sent out yesterday. So the fact that they are doing this much in advance means that we really need to pay attention to it. So what they're saying is that there is some hazardous weather expected for New Year's Day travel, and you really, really want to prepare, because especially in the evening, it could be treacherous over mountain passes. And so what they're saying is that especially with New Year's Day and New Year's evening travel, so tomorrow evening, that you really want to make sure that you are up to date on what's going on with the weathers, that you're planning ahead, and extreme caution is advised if you are are going to be driving the mountains. So vehicles should definitely be fitted with a winter emergency kit. So emergency kit should include water, snacks, chains and alternative traction devices, sand, flares, jumper cables, and blankets, etc. So this is what CDOT is recommending. They're also saying that you want to make sure you take it slow, don't pass any plows, try not to drive in the height of any storms, and especially for the I-70 mountain corridor, they're expecting to see some snow and gusty winds really pushing into the northern mountains. So that's really potentially more in like the steamboat direction is where we're going to be seeing a lot of this. However, this can really impact your travel if you're heading back down to Denver. So again, this is for tomorrow evening, and especially as we see a lot of people heading back home after the holidays, this could really get very interesting very quickly. So for more information, you can go to cdot.gov or cotrip.org to get more of these alerts and find out what's happening with the road cameras before you even head anywhere. Another one is calling 511. You can also go to ecalert.org. That's Eagle County Alert. So that includes Beaver Creek, Vail Pass. So they can text you, they can email you, and you can get that information for what's happening on the roads before you even head out there. So make sure you plan ahead for tomorrow's travel back home. Up next, we're going to send things back out on the mountain with Michelle to find out what's going on with those first chair conditions.
Hour tune-around. Christie's expert technicians need less than a day for most tune and repair jobs. We'll have you at your best in no time. Drop your skis and snowboards off today. Christie Sports. We'll see you out there.
Your ski vacation is not complete without a stay at Mine House. It's a warm and cozy, inviting inn, if you will. And I have the curators here with me this morning. We have Tamara and Todd. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for being here. And Tamara, you brought your one of your world famous recipes. Which one is this?
These are gluten-free ham and cheese muffins. A guest gave me the recipe.
That's so fun. Awesome. Yum. And you cook up breakfast each and every morning when people stay with you. It's so delicious. And then of course you're welcomed with a rose as you walk in. It's not your average hotel stay. And Todd, you are a retired anesthesiologist. And what brought you here in the first place?
I actually retired because I have Parkinsonism. And I thought I'd move here to live longer. And this actually is one of the 3 counties that has the highest life expectancy. And in the process of studying more things about that, we actually believe that we've come across a way to prevent Alzheimer's and Parkinson's in people if we treat them early enough in the right way.
Wow.
And part of that is actually skiing and snow sports and walking on uneven paths and up the hills and that kind of stuff in the summer as well.
Interesting. So I would imagine with that kind of work and the things, in all of his free time, he's doing this really important research, that you really want to dedicate more time to that.
Yeah, so we came across the final stuff kind of in November, so we're actually looking to step away from the project. This Mine House sometime after the ski season. We're going to be there through the entire ski season, but we'll be looking for somebody that is willing to take over a world famous location.
Wow. Okay, so this is breaking news right here on Good Morning Vail. Thank you both so much for being here. Of course, we are out of time, but if you'd like to learn more, minehouseusa.com. Get the full scoop. Head to that website, minehouseusa.com.
Do something great for you at Simply Massage. Get any 60-minute session for $89. Buy 5 sessions and get 1 free. With 4 mountain locations, relaxation is just a step away.
First Chair is brought to you by Good Morning Vail. Follow us on Facebook for live interviews and mountain reports.
Hey, I just wanted to give a quick shout out to our local hometown girl, Michaela Schifron, out on that World Cup circuit. And she has just had another victory. This girl can't stop. 2019 is her year. So she just won a slalom event in Austria, and it was an anniversary victory win because it was 8 years after her first podium World Cup finish. So a big congratulations to her for that. Now, Michaela grew up skiing all of this terrain right here. So if you have a little one in your household who is, maybe trying to make it to their ski victories, this is the place that you want to be starting out, and go to ski school. It can't be beat in Vail and Beaver Creek, the Ivy League of ski schools. But you know what? We have a lot more coming your way on Good Morning Vail.
The Book Report is brought to you by the Eagle Valley Library District. Read, learn, grow.
Okay, let's be honest. Not all of us are amazing cold weather people like Michelle, getting out there and just loving temperatures below zero. I swear, she is amazing, absolutely amazing. But some of us prefer maybe cozying up with a book and staying nice and cozy by a fireplace. And one of my favorite places to go to do just that is the Eagle Public Library. If you haven't had a chance to see this new space, it's just recently been renovated. They opened it up in October after almost a year of construction, and they've added 12,600 square feet to this space, not only indoors but also outdoors. There's a space dedicated for children. There's also some beautiful meeting spaces, and then of course there's the nice cozy fireplace areas where you can sit in front of those gorgeous windows and also just cozy up with a great book. Now they will be closing at 3 o'clock today and then also at 3 o'clock tomorrow, and then for regular hours those will resume on Thursday. But there was a need for creating this new space and renovating it because for our Eagle Valley Library District, they get almost 100,000 visits every single year, and it only continues to grow. So amazing new space. If you haven't been over there to check it out, evld.org is where you can find all of the information. And coming up, we're going to have a closer look at that local weather forecast to see if today will continue to be a cozy up with a good book kind of day.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by GMC, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts.
I love watching the sun come up over the Gore Range. It's absolutely beautiful out there this morning. Nice, clear skies, a little crisp outside this morning, starting off at about 6 below. Definitely layer up if you are headed out for the day. But it's nice, clear skies. I don't even see a cloud out here this morning. It's going to be nice and sunny. We're going to be warming up a little more than we did yesterday, reaching that high today of right around 23, low 20s. Now, as we go into tonight is going to be much milder than what we were experiencing the last 2 nights. That overnight low only dropping down to around 8. Clear skies again tonight. Should be a great New Year's Eve for getting out there and actually getting to see all of those fireworks. No wind or anything. But if you are traveling along I-70, today's the day to do it because we do have some snow in the forecast. But currently, right now, we're looking at temperatures in the 40s in Denver, mid-20s for Vail and Avon, and a little cooler over in Eagle at 23. Now, as I was saying, that weather it's going to change over the next couple of days as we move into 2020. On Wednesday, we have 3 to 5 inches expected. Thursday, 1 to 3 inches expected. So I'm pretty excited for the start of 2020. Hopefully, it will be a record-breaking snow year. Milder temperatures for the start of the year. Once we get towards the end of the week, we're going to have a little bit more sunshine in there. But even on a cloudy day like today, you still need that protection. We're going to check in with Ashley for that UV forecast.
This UV forecast is brought to you by Supergoop, the official sunscreen of Vail Resorts.
When it comes to SPF, you'll notice that especially around Vail Resorts that Supergoop is our go-to, and the reason why is because they use the best ingredients in their products. They also have some really inventive products to help protect your skin. I was just looking online today. They have a brand new product that they're just releasing for the new year, and it's an eye cream that also has the SPF in it, and it's 100% mineral based. amazing. So ladies, if you know your New Year's resolution is to take better care of your skin, this could be a really great start. Or guys too, but amazing inventive products. Just for instance, this is their antioxidant infused sunscreen mist. It also has vitamin C in it, and it's an SPF 50. Amazing. Now today our UV index is only going to be at a 2. Now I know that that's surprising given all of the sunshine. So regardless really of whatever our UV forecast might say, you want to wear at least an SPF 30 or above while you're here in the mountains. And part of that being just because it's so beautiful, it's so fun, you get so distracted so easily that it's really, really easy to burn your skin, get that goggle tan that maybe you don't want to have in the new year. So at least an SPF 30 is what we always recommend. So put it on while you're thinking about it. Maybe pick up some Supergoop, and they even have some products that you can put on over your makeup and reapply. So especially for those of us that maybe are getting a little bit more glam for New Year's Eve, great products with Supergoop. Coming up, we still have more first year. We have some great interviews ahead. We have a lot in store for you. So don't go away on your New Year's Eve edition of Good Morning Vail.
The world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate, available only on the next generation GMC Sierra.
Let us put you in the spirits. Avon Liquor.
Hey guys, I'm looking for some amazing craft beer.
We got it!
Hi, I'm looking for the best wine selection in the Vail Valley.
That's us!
I'm looking for great customer service and an awesome rewards program.
They got it!
So if you want great customer service and amazing shopping experience, and we'll even hop in the truck and deliver your goods, then stick with the locals' favorite. Come on down to Avon Liquor.
Let us put you in the spirits.
Here at PSI, we've been serving the Valley's plumbing, heating, and drain cleaning needs for over 18 years. We are expert technicians with the knowledge and training to provide prompt and professional maintenance and repair. Our fleet of vehicles are equipped with the most advanced technology and tools available today. PSI is committed to providing the best possible service and guarantee our work. Call us anytime, day or night. PSI is here for you 24/7, 365. We look forward to hearing from you.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
It looks so beautiful, almost corally pink over at Durkin Mountain over there in Keystone, and it's going to be a great New Year's whether you're in Eagle County, Summit County, because Summit County's got some great conditions going on. Now Keystone in the last 7 days has received 6 inches, and currently they have all of their lifts up and running, so lots of access to that mountain. No fresh snow overnight or in the last 48 hours, but they have received 110 inches so far for the season. So they have a great base going on of 32 inches, some great turns to be had over there in the mountains with 92% of that mountain open, over 2,900 acres to spread out on. So lots of room to go play over at Keystone. Now it's going to be a great place to ring in the new year at Keystone because they're going to have the time travel dance party going on with opener Hobo Village. Now this is going to be sounds of the 70s, 80s, 90s, and 2000s. I love parties like that. You can dress up in costume from your favorite decade and enjoy all of that. But Breckenridge has it going on too. So we're going to check with Ashley for those Breckenridge conditions.
Thank you, Michelle. Let's talk about those Breckenridge conditions. Breckenridge, 140 inches so far current season to date. That is incredible. Right now they have 2,228 acres open. All 34 of their lifts are open and operating. That's 77% of their terrain, with 126 trails out of 187 trails and a 38-inch base at the moment. And you'll see right here, this is the base of Peak 8, which they've completely renovated, by the way, if you haven't been down there before. Really, really beautiful. They've just added some escalators. There's an ice rink. There's a brand new children's ski school. And tonight at 6 o'clock, the annual tradition of their Torchlight Ski Down begins at the top of the mountain. They come down American. This is the members of the ski and snowboard teachers, the members of the ski and snowboard school. And this is something I have to tell you. So I had the pleasure of doing this back when I was teaching snowboarding in Breckenridge, 7-8 years ago. And let me tell you, people line the bottom of the mountain as they come down with this torchlight parade. It's so cool to see in person, but I was probably like midway through on that line. And at that point, we were still using actual torches, by the way, and we come down and I get to the very bottom of the mountain, and right as we get to the huge crowd of people, guess who totally ate it? Yep, that's me. It was probably one of the more embarrassing moments of my life, but spectacular to be doing nonetheless in front of the entire crowd. But it's so much fun. And again, it starts at 6 o'clock, but just to witness that tradition, it's a great time. So if you're heading on over to Breckenridge, just think of me if you see anybody just totally eat it at the base of the mountain. Gotta love it. All right, we are going to take a break. Coming up, we're going to send things back up on the mountain with Michelle to find out what's going on with those Vail conditions. And then we also have some great interviews coming into the studio, including maybe finding your new best friend for the new year.
This weather report is brought to you by the outlets at Silverthorne. 3 villages, hundreds of brands, one great Rocky Mountain location.
That is a look at North Peak in Keystone this morning, and it is just a beautiful sunny day over in Keystone, just like it is here over in Vail this morning. Now, lots of blue sky out here today, no wind or anything, nice and clear, great night for fireworks, but it is chilly. So even if you see all that sunshine, do layer up today. Starting off at about 6 below this morning now. That sunshine is going to warm things up a little warmer than what we've had the last couple days, into the low to mid 20s, reaching that high of around 23. Now, as I was saying, it's going to be a great night for fireworks because nice clear skies, no wind, so everything should fire off perfectly. That overnight low only at 8 degrees, so a little milder than what we've been seeing. So hopefully you're going to get out and enjoy some turns today mid-mountain at our resorts. We're looking at 23 for Vail, 21 in Beaver Creek, 20 in Breckenridge, 22 over in Keystone. Now, if you're ready for some fresh snow, bring it 2020, because we have 3 to 5 inches coming in on Wednesday, 1 to 3 inches coming in on Thursday, with that snow tapering off on Friday, and then milder temperatures coming back to us on Saturday and Sunday, actually climbing back into the 30s on Saturday. So it's going to be a great day to get out, make those turns. Maybe that's going to be your New Year's resolution. And even if your resolution is to get in shape, skiing, snowshoeing, it's a great way to do it. But we've got more Good Morning Vail headed your way next.
The world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate, available only on the next generation GMC Sierra.
See you around, little man.
Yeah, you'll see me.
As the region's most preferred orthopedic practice, we specialize in keeping you active and getting you back to the things you love. The physicians at Vail Summit Orthopedics will take care of all your orthopedic needs from head to toe.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. One of the defining qualities of our community are the numerous locally owned and operated businesses. We're spotlighting one today that's headquartered in Edwards. It's PSI Plumbing, and joining us is their owner, Jim Harper. Good morning, Jim.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. Well, tell us a little bit about PSI. How'd you guys get your start, and how long have you been in the Valley?
You know, I'm originally from Boston. Came to Colorado in '91, and we've been in the Valley since '97, and we've been in business since the year 2000, so about 18 and a half years now.
That's incredible. And I'm assuming you've grown quite a bit over that time.
Quite a bit, yeah. We now have about 36 people total, 28 technicians in the field. So yeah, it's been really good growth. It's been a great place to work and live. We're very happy here.
Tell me a little bit more about your technicians, because these aren't some folks who just walk in off the street and apply for a job. They require a lot of training.
You know, they do require a lot of training. So we try to hire very experienced people, and then what we'll do is we'll go out and we'll find young kids today that want to learn the trade, want to get hands dirty, and make a great living and have a lot of fun, right? Because what we do is a lot of fun. You're not bored, you're not stuck inside of a bank working somewhere or looking out a window, you know, doing paperwork. You're out every day going from job to job, right? So we recruit a lot of young guys locally, and we train them from the ground up. You know, we bring them in here into our training facility. We will teach them how to rebuild faucets. We teach them how to tear apart a hydronic boiler like this. And you know, the advantage of that is really, you know, they're going to make their mistakes in here, okay? And when they come to your home, they're already experienced, they've already worked on the equipment, and they've worked on it from our standpoint, how PSI wants to see it done, right? So we make sure that they're consistent with our standards for the homeowner.
So tell me a little bit about your territory. How far do you guys range in Eagle County?
So right now in Eagle County, we cover from Gypsum to East Vale, and then we also service some of Frisco and Silverthorne. We have a pretty good base in Copper Mountain. You know, it's a pretty good size area.
So you're the guys we call if we're thinking about doing a remodel, but also if something goes wrong, especially in the middle of the night.
That's correct, yeah. That's really where we have our strong point is we are in a service retrofit business. We'll come to your house 24/7, 365. You know, when something goes wrong at 3 o'clock in the morning, we're typically the only people that answer, okay? A lot of people say they have 24/7, but when you make the call, you know, we have a live technician that answers your phone call at 3 o'clock in the morning, and we send them out to your house. That's what we do.
So give me a little bit more idea of what you guys do, because it's more than just pipes and sinks.
Yep, so we do drain cleaning, which includes run and snake equipment, clearing blockages. We do maintenance jetting, which is where we use high pressure water to clean out a sewer line or a home's plumbing system. We do pipe thawing, we do pipe bursting, we do spray lining for commercial applications, we do septic pumping, we do hydrovac work. We have the only hydrovac unit in the valley. We do hydronics, we do radiant heat, snow melt, we do forced air, we do furnaces, air conditioning, right? We do a lot of water quality today. We specialize in doing water filtration, softening, carbon filtration, point of use RO systems, whole house RO systems. You know, really we run a gamut. We can do air quality in the home, which is a really, really big deal.
Jim, it's been great talking with you today. You guys are located in Edwards. Where else can people find you online?
You know, psivale.com. Also, the number is all over the side of our trucks, 926-0500. You know, and it says on every one of our trucks, you know, we're here to provide the best possible service, period. And that's kind of our goal every day.
Thanks so much, Jim. Stay tuned, we've got more Good Morning Vail coming your way.
Elevate your adventure this winter at Winter on the Mountain at Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park in Glenwood Springs. It's a dazzling array of holiday lights and family activities. From thrill rides to cave tours to amazing views, it's the West Slope's most unique adventure. Only $37 for kids and $42 for adults. For unlimited rides, cave tours, and attractions. For hours and to learn more, go to GlenwoodCaverns.com.
Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. It's awesome!
When the mountain tests you, trust is all you have. And trust will set you free.
Nest Furnishings and Consignment, located in the heart of the Vail Valley. Nest offers a variety of beautiful, affordably priced home furnishings, art, and accessories for your mountain home. Henredon, Restoration Hardware, Ralph Lauren, just to name a few brands available at Nest. Decorate your mountain home at Nest Furnishings and Consignment. Consignment redefined.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Beaver Creek Resort.
This is a live look at Red Tail right there at Beaver Creek, the base of the Birds of Prey course, and of course Talons, where you can go and get a great nice warm bite to eat and maybe some hot cocoa, especially because we're not seeing those temperatures budge out of those lows, well, let's just say it's below zero, and it's not warming up just yet. We will be seeing that later on in the day, and by the time we get into this afternoon, our mid-mountain temperatures will be in the 20s, so that's great news, especially compared to seeing those temperatures on the mountain yesterday where they only got into the low single digits. So with that sunshine, it should really help to warm things up eventually throughout the day today. Now enjoy that sunshine today, because as we welcome a brand new year, a brand new decade tomorrow, we also welcome our next storm system moving in, but most likely not reaching us until maybe about 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It's really going to be starting in the northern mountains, more toward the Steamboat area first thing. And then it looks like we could see between about 3 to 6 inches between now and Thursday morning. So nice soft turns on Thursday. Some specialized areas could get as much as 8 to 16 inches, but for us it's probably more like that 3 to 6 inch range. Now it's also going to be a pretty condensed storm, so this really ends pretty early on Thursday, but we can still see some lingering snow showers late in the afternoon, so we could still have some nice soft turns on Friday. But then we start to see some sunshine back in the forecast as we go into the weekend, and then potentially late on Sunday into Monday we could see our next storm system, and then by the time that that's out of the way, our next kind of stormy period won't be arriving until about January 10th. But really nice to see the fresh snow in the forecast, and it's all brought to you by Beaver Creek. Let's send things out on the mountain with Michelle to find out firsthand how things are going. Michelle is like she doesn't matter what the weather is. She loves being out there. Michelle, are you staying nice and warm right now? How are you doing?
First Chair is brought to you by Sun and Ski Sports, your new mountain sports headquarters.
So Vail Mountain is such a big mountain to explore. There's over 5,000 acres here in Vail, and so many of these places are so beautiful here on the mountain, but there's so many areas where you can get confused or not quite know where you're going. And if you're new, I wanted to tell you about the Epic Mix app, because there are such great features on this map. Now, there's trail maps all over the place posted when you get off the list, but the Epic Mix app is going to let you know exactly where you are on that trail map. So you can pull it out of your pocket, you download it, it's free. It'll let you know exactly where you are, but not only that, you can enter the type of riding you want to do in the Epic Mix guide in the app, whether you want to ride groomers, whether you want to do a half day or a whole day, and it'll act as a guide and give you a route to do for the day based on the type of terrain and the skill level that you're seeking, as well as, you know, it's just a fun way to stay involved with your family and challenge everyone. It'll keep track of your vertical feet, the lifts you're riding, and you're gonna have these photographers all over the place when you get off the lifts. They'll snap your picture, and then at the end of the day when you're enjoying your après, you can just open your app and look at all those pictures, share them instantly. You can see where the kiddos are riding on the hill. It's just a great feature, and it has a little bit of everything for everyone. And part of that is, you know, there's a whole legacy with Vail. So we're gonna take a closer look at the legacy of Vail.
I think the pioneers of Vail, the people that went through the early years and made Vail possible, all had the kind of background living in the mountains, skiing, climbing, being a part of the 10th Mountain Division, had adopted a point of view that anything was possible, that when problems came along in the early years of Vail, instead of saying, oh God, we can't handle that, we just said, we'll do it, there's a way to do it, and went ahead and did it, and got it done. And that's why Vail got built, and that's why it turned out the way it did.
The dream was, as most dreams are, it was a vision of a developed ski mountain with a European-style village at the base of the mountain.
When we arrived in Vail, nobody was thinking about anything but getting Vail built.
We felt that if we did it right, did it properly, it would succeed.
I think we all had one dream, to make Vail something really special.
People took on whatever job was there in front of them.
The vital thing that was important then is that they all participated by doing something.
I think the success of Vail was the melding together of all the people and allowing them to participate in the growth of Vail.
They wanted to create a ski resort, a really great ski resort, and they wanted to ski every day. People loved it. I mean, it was just a very special experience to be floating down those slopes in powder. Even if you weren't a good skier, you could find a slope that was gentle enough so you could take a long run before you went for a header.
There's something for everyone here. Any level, any person, anyone can come here and find something that's for them. There's no place like it on earth.
Everybody got here and they were loose. They were having fun and they were going out on the mountain and having a great time, and then they come down and party at the bottom of the mountain, and all of a sudden you have a town. And it's all the freedom, and it's built out of pure love.
It was a lifestyle, a totally undefined lifestyle. And you were not judged at all on what you had been, or where you went to school, or whether you had a nickel or $1 million. None of it mattered. Everybody was evaluated for what kind of a person they were, what kind of a sense of humor they had, and it was a given that everybody was there because they loved the mountain.
The real deep motivation behind everything was skiing. People that came to Vail really liked to ski, and the skiing was fantastic. It is fantastic.
The skiing that I was able to do growing up was incredible. I mean, it was such an amazing opportunity, and it's shaped me into the person I am, and it's the biggest reason for my success in my career.
I mean, the mountain is the mountain. The mountain it's better today than it ever was.
The joy of skiing never goes away. It hasn't gone away now either. It's still there. I mean, it's just exciting, you know, harnessing gravity, flying down the mountain. You know, you strap a couple of boards on your feet and head down, and you get going. And the faster you go, the easier it is to turn. Mostly, until you get too fast. Yeah, no, it's a wonderful experience. That hasn't changed a bit. That's why Vail is still successful. No matter what happens, you can't take that experience away.
Here at PSI, we've been serving the Valley's plumbing, heating, and drain cleaning needs for over 18 years. We are expert technicians with the knowledge and training to provide prompt and professional maintenance and repair. Our fleet of vehicles are equipped with the most advanced technology and tools available today. PSI is committed to providing the best possible service and guarantee our work. Call us anytime, day or night. PSI is here for you 24/7, 365. We look forward to hearing from you.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
Our world is constantly changing, but the joys of winter are eternal. This fall, celebrate the official kickoff to winter with Warren Miller's 70th anniversary film, Timeless, presented by Volkswagen. Explore British Columbia, Colorado, France, Austria, Switzerland, and more, alongside legendary ski icons like Glenn Flake. It's not just a movie, it's an experience 70 years in the making. Find a show near you at warrenmiller.com.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by GMC, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts.
You're looking at a live shot from Lions Head Village. You can see those trees still clinging onto the snow from our last system, and also just the village starting to wake up a little bit. People waiting for the in-town shuttle right there, totally free to get back and forth between Vail Village and Lions Head Village, really easy. And we are very excited for what is on the way for the brand new year, brand new decade. Now we will be seeing some nice sunny skies out there and eventually warming up past those temperatures below zero where they are right now. But off in the Pacific Northwest, you can see this next storm system that's brewing that will be making its way through the Tetons, through Utah, and then eventually making its way to us by about 3-4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Now for our temperatures today, we'll be seeing those highs in the low 20s and just some light and variable wind out there, but really right on track with seeing those temperatures still around 6 below by 8 a.m. this morning. Now for this evening, for your New Year's Eve celebration, temperatures also in the low single digits, so make sure that you do layer up, that you are nice and warm and cozy if you're going to be out and about in the Element sunset taking place at 4:51 p.m. For those conditions along the I-70 corridor, they're in great shape for today. However, CDOT has issued an alert for tomorrow afternoon and evening that there will be some hazardous travel, that you want to have an emergency kit in your car, that you really want to avoid traveling if you can, especially because not only will we be seeing this next storm system moving in tomorrow afternoon and evening, but we will also be seeing a huge amount of traffic increased as people make their way home from the holidays. So be aware for tomorrow afternoon and evening travel. Then as we head into our forecast tomorrow, we're expecting anywhere between about 3 to 6 inches out of this system, but it can be higher when we're seeing those elevations above 8,000 feet. So like Vail Pass, it's over 10,000 feet. And then it lingers into Thursday, so we can have some nice fresh turns for Thursday and then also Friday, and then a sunny weekend ahead of us. It's all brought to you by GMC, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts. Up next, hour number 2.
Things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
That is a live shot this morning looking up at Beaver Creek, and that sun is coming up. It's going to be a beautiful day up there. A great place to bring in the new year, or, you know, Vail as well. We still have the holidays going on. I still have this cool little holiday tree here beside me, and as part of Vail holidays, they have their whole New Year's Eve celebration tonight. So this is going to take place over Golden Peak, and it's going to have a ski down followed with some fireworks. You want to get over there by around 6:15 so you can make sure to get a good viewing spot and see everything. It should be a really fun family event, all ages if you have little kiddos. So it's early enough that they can celebrate that New Year, maybe East Coast time, and then go home, tuck them away to bed, and mom and dad can do some celebrating. Now, not only do we have the New Year's Eve celebration kicking off tonight in Vail, but Vail's 10th Mountain Legacy Parades are taking place on Friday. And we don't have them every Friday. And so it's a very fun, unique experience. It's going to have a torchlight ski down at Gondola 1, followed by a parade through the village. That's going to go from Gondola 1 to the 10th Mountain statue. Now, this celebrates the founders who went and fought in World War II and came back and started all these great ski areas in Colorado. And you can learn a little bit about that history, maybe get one of those really cool pins if you like to collect them. And the Snow Sports Museum is going to be open just a little bit later, so you can learn a little bit more about that whole history. But there's lots of great things going on, and Ashley's got some information on some other stuff happening around Beaver Creek.
Hey, thank you, Michelle. And my goodness, how are we already here? It's New Year's Eve. We're so glad that you're joining us on our second hour of Good Morning Vail. And, you know, if you're looking for a really great way to send out the decade in style, there are a few spots left in the winter wine excursion taking place today at Beaver Creek. It starts at 11:30 this morning. You take a ride up the Strawberry Park Express lift. You have a guided snowshoe tour with one of the local experts at McCoy Park, which is right on top of the mountain. Beautiful, just stunning views, and you get to be outside with your friends and family, have this private guided snowshoe experience, and then they bring you back down the mountain by about 3:30 to the Osprey Fireside Bar and Grill, and you get a perfectly paired charcuterie and wine that's been picked out just for you. They do this on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. So if you don't do it today, maybe kick off the new year with a winter wine excursion. Now, something else that is, I think, just the most magical way to celebrate New Year's with your entire family is the Thursday night ski down taking place tonight at Beaver Creek, and this is for the kids. So if they're a level 7 skier or rider, they can participate in this. And registration starts at 5 o'clock at the Children's Ski School. And then around 5:30, they upload on the Buckaroo Express. At 6 o'clock, they ski down with glow sticks and they light up the mountain. And then at 6:45, it's followed by fireworks to really kick off the evening in style. But so great to involve the kids in their very own torchlight ski down, if you will. But glow sticks. Really, really cool. So that's taking place tonight. You know what else is really cool is the second hour of the show. We might be able to find your new best friend for the new year. We'll have the Eagle County Animal Shelter coming in. We'll also have some gorgeous jewelry so you can get decked out for New Year's Eve. We may even be able to find you your new home for the new year. We have a lot in store for you, so don't go anywhere. We'll have a first look at that local weather forecast right after the break.
Do something great for you at Simply Massage.
Number 5.
Get any 60-minute session for $89.
This is number 5.
Buy 5 sessions and get one
Number
free.
5 is still
With
alive.
4 mountain locations, relaxation is just a step
Sally
away.
sells seashells down by the seashore.
See you around, little man.
Yeah, you'll see me.
Sally is back.
Right here in the heart of Avon,
Channel
you're going to find
6.
Beaver Liquors. You're going to find the proprietor, David Courtney. David, Beaver Liquors has been here for over 4 decades. Is that correct?
Yeah, 42 years to be exact. It's the oldest business in Avon, actually.
Is it really?
No one's ever lasted this long.
You guys have something for everybody. something to tease and entice their palate, whether it's wine, lots of whiskeys. Tell us what it is that you do here and all your offerings.
So, obviously everybody out there knows that tequilas and bourbons have become this huge thing that people are chasing. So last spring we made our selection much larger. We increased our tequilas by 70 and our bourbons by about 80. And then we incorporate that with our wine cellar, which is right below us here. It's 3,000 square feet. It's 15 feet underground. So it stays naturally cool. Even in August here, even though it doesn't get very warm, it's about 57 degrees downstairs. So
Your Beaver Liquors is packed to the gills with everything. How did you find room for 80 more bottles of whiskey?
We bought more shelves.
Okay. Hey, so one of the other things you guys do here big with your business is your delivery. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so we do a huge business with our delivery. You can go to the website, which is beaverliquors.com, or you can just call us, 970-949-5040. And we deliver twice a day, Monday through Saturday at 2 p.m. and at 8 p.m. It's a $100 minimum, otherwise it's a $10 charge, but we all know when you're on a ski vacation, $100 is nothing.
That's basically a bottle of tequila and then some.
Right.
And you're going to get a couple of those for sure. And what's your reach around the valley?
So we deliver valley-wide. You call us, we'll be there. So, all we need is just a little bit of notice. We leave the store at 2 and we leave the store at 8, so we can accommodate you.
Love it. David, thanks for your time.
Thank you.
BeaverLiquors.com, right here in the heart of Avon.
Only the best. Lion's Head Jewelry Fossil and Mineral Gallery, voted top 50 designer jewelry retailer in the country by JCK in 2009, featuring the largest collection of fine, designer, traditional, and contemporary jewelry. Lion's Head Jewelers, the most unique collection of decorative art in the Vail Valley. Lion's Head Jewelers, museum quality collection of fossils, minerals, and meteorites dated 40 to 500 million years old. Lion's Head Jewelers, located in Lion's Head on the corner of the ice skating rink.
This weather report is brought to you by Christie Sports Ski and Snowboard Shops. We'll see you out there.
This is a live look at Spruce Saddle, Mid-Mountain at Beaver Creek. Look at the way that the trees are still clinging on to all of that fresh snow. And part of the reason why is because our temperatures just don't seem to like to get out of the below zero range. Right now we're still sitting around 8 below outside of our studios in Avon, and by the time we get into the middle of the day we'll be seeing those highs in the 20s, hence the reason for the faux fur this morning. And if you're going to be out and about this evening to celebrate New Year's Eve, we'll be seeing those temperatures in the single digits, but at least a little bit warmer than last night. So that's great news, but you're still going to want to make sure you are nice and cozy and warm. And I was just sleuthing at the ChristieSports.com website. They have a deal going on right now where if you spend $200 or more, you get $50 off if you get the code off their website. So if you need to get some extra warm layers, now is the time to do it. This is what's approaching us in the Pacific Northwest. You can see our next storm system that's going to be starting to move in. It won't reach us until about 3 or 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, but once it does, it's really going to bring an impact. About 3 to 6 inches is what we're expecting out of that system. Now for today, sunshine temperatures in the 20s for those mid-mountain conditions. And then as we look ahead to tomorrow, to a brand new decade, can you believe that? We'll be seeing that snow really moving in the afternoon and evening. So if you have travel plans for tomorrow afternoon or evening, I would recommend either going earlier in the day or just staying for another night and maybe leaving on Thursday. That snow will continue on Thursday morning, so we could see not only some fresh snow for Thursday, but also even lingering a little bit into Friday morning before we see some more sunshine for the weekend. It's all brought to you by Christie Sports, and up next, get your phones ready. It's time for Watch and Win.
What better way to end 2019 than by winning one of our great TV8 Watch and Win packages? So for today's Watch and Win, we have so much great stuff. Now we have this Birds of Prey backpack. Who doesn't need a new backpack to take home all those goodies you got while on vacation? We've got one of my favorite little double pom-pom ski girl hats, as well as a Birds of Prey beanie for that other person in your life. Now you also get a bottle of Boost Oxygen with that. If you haven't checked that out, New Year's morning could be a great morning to have that product. Now there is also a very cool Skea base layer. So this is a great wash and rinse. So I'm going to try and make this one a little bit more difficult than what I normally do. I want you guys to call in and tell us who the Legacy Parade on Friday honors. So give us a call at 970-754-8888. And we're going to have a little furry four-legged friend visiting in the studio coming up next.
If you love Vail, you'll love the Arabelle Club in Lions Head. Drive in, ski out. Make the most of your time in Vail. At the club, our valets park your car and your skis are waiting for you slopeside. Gear up in the members' lounge with your own private locker. And after a hearty continental breakfast, you'll be on the mountain in record time. It just doesn't get any easier or more fun. So make the most of the mountain with membership at the Arabelle Club. It makes all the difference.
I'm here with Sarah and Rarity at Beaver Creek, and one of my favorite events of the entire year is your Beaver Creek Snowshoe Series. And Sarah, this is so much fun.
It really is. It's a great chance for people to get up and enjoy the fabulous surroundings we have here at Beaver Creek. And we have a 5K and a 10K across the 3 races during the winter season. So we have everything from people who are really trying to trim that personal best time at the 10K to people just out to enjoy some exercise in the beauty outdoors, and the 5K with the whole family.
But you know, it's so much more than just the race. It's really an entire experience.
It really is. People have the chance to demo snowshoes. So if you're looking for a new pair of snowshoes, it's a great chance to try some out during the race. And then we have our post-race party. So everyone's qualified to win some great raffle prizes. And then we have the meal as well. So it's a full day of fun.
Okay, you have to get signed up. Make sure you don't miss out on this incredible chance to get outside, experience Beaver Creek. beavercreek.com/snowshoe. Don't miss it.
Nest Furnishings and Consignment, located in the heart of the Vail Valley. Nest offers a variety of beautiful, affordably priced home furnishings, art, and accessories for your mountain home. Henredon, Restoration Hardware, Ralph Lauren, just to name a few brands available at Nest. Decorate your mountain home at Nest Furnishings and Consignment. Consignment redefined.
Well, everyone, I'd like to introduce you to Barney, my new best friend. He is the sweetest little lap dog. He's just the happiest little guy, and he needs a home for the new year. I'm here with Rhiannon Rowe from the Eagle County Animal Shelter, and you know, Barney and I are just fast friends. He is so sweet.
He is.
Oh my gosh, Rhiannon, he's such a love. Now tell us a little bit more about him. How old is he?
He's around a year and a half.
Year and a half.
So he
so
just
funky.
got surrendered to us. His family couldn't care for him any longer, and so you know, we're happy to have him. He's very fun. He just loves life. He's just so happy.
He is so happy, and what a spunky, fun little guy to bring into your home. So he was just surrendered, but is he happy with other dogs? What's his personality like?
Yeah, he seems to love everybody. You know, the only one we haven't introduced him to are cats, but who knows? You know, I'm sure he's so happy and ready to play with everybody. I'm sure they'd be fine.
Yes, and your little tongue is so adorable. He just kind of keeps sticking it out. He's just having the best day. And then what about the snow? Is he a big fan of the snow?
He likes it. Yeah, you kind of lose him because he's white, you know, if it's too deep of snow. But yeah, he thinks it's pretty fun.
You're so sweet. Oh man. And he's not very heavy. I mean, what, maybe like 15 pounds?
We weighed him at 12.
At
so
12?
Yeah, close. Yeah.
Yeah, yes. And I bet you would look so great in a beautiful Vail sweater, something like that, get you all dressed up for the new year. But he's just adorable. And when it comes to the animals in the shelter, you know, not only is he adorable and he might be a great fit for your home, but he's also coming fully prepared to be in your home, right?
Yeah, no, definitely. He's fully vaccinated. He is neutered, you know, microchipped. So yeah, he is ready to go. He just needs to pack his bags.
So how does this work? And are you guys available today?
We are. We're open our normal hours. Tomorrow we are closed, and then Thursday we'll resume normal hours as well. So.
Okay, so how late are you open today if people need to come and see him?
Till 3.
Till 3 o'clock.
Yes.
Okay, and then how does that adoption process work?
Yeah, so you just come in, we talk to you, find out kind of what you're looking for, see if, Barney or another animal is the right fit for you, fill out an application. If you rent, just, be prepared that we're going to ask for landlord information.
Of course.
If you have other dogs, be prepared as well that we'll probably ask you to bring the dogs to the shelter to do a meet and greet. And then after that, it's a pretty simple process. Barney's adoption fee's $100 and he's ready to go.
I mean, he's so worth the $100, aren't you, Barney? You are just such a love, my goodness. And if people are thinking, okay, like for instance, I'm not allowed to have any more dogs. I have too many. But if I wanted to, contribute and help out, I know that, running a shelter, it must be pretty costly. Are there things that you guys still need donation-wise?
Yeah, definitely. You can go on our website, eaglecounty.us. We do have a donations tab where you can find out everything that we're always in need of, towels, beds, toys, treats, and just, come by our shelter and drop them off. So.
Okay, and then also like for the new year, for instance, maybe there's people that want to volunteer, maybe that's their New Year's resolution. What about, like walking the dogs or playing with the cats? How does that work?
Yeah. Right now we're actually in the middle of revamping our volunteer program, make it a little more user-friendly. So if you are interested, just give us a call down at the shelter. It's 970-328-DOGS, and we can give you some more information.
Perfect. And Barney, my goodness, let's find him a home today, right? Let's have you have a new year and a brand new home because you deserve it. What a sweetheart. Oh my gosh. Go and see Barney today. Again, you're open until 3 o'clock.
Yes.
At the Eagle County Animal Shelter. And Barney, my goodness, sir, you could just stay here all day.
You could.
You could just be the TVA dog. Oh, I love you. All right. Well, listen, I'm going to cuddle some more with Barney. And coming up next, we're going to check in with Michelle on the mountain. Michelle, this little guy, he could just keep you warm all day. Who needs coats, right? You can just hang out with Barney.
This weather report is brought to you by the Eagle County Regional Airport. Get flight information at flyvail.com.
It is such a beautiful day outside. That sun is just coming out full force. Now, it is a little bit chilly outside this morning, starting off at around 6 below. So make sure you're layering up if you are headed outside to get on the lift like some of these people outside there. Now, we are going to have lots of sunshine. It's going to warm things up into the low 20s, that high of about 23 this afternoon. But again, lots of sunshine for you. Now, as we move into tonight, it's going to be much milder than what we've seen the last 2 nights. That overnight low tonight of about 8 degrees. And again, no wind or anything, clear night. It is going to be a great night to view some fireworks, whether you're in Summit County or Eagle County. We should have some nice views with that light wind. Now, if you are traveling through the I-70 corridor, we are looking at temperatures in the 40s in Denver, reaching that high of about 46, 27 for Vail, and slightly cooler to the west of us in Eagle at 23. Now, enjoy all of this sunshine. It's a great way to close out 2019, but coming in fresh for 2020 is we have some great new powder on the way. So coming in on Wednesday, we're expecting 3 to 5 inches, milder temperatures, those overnight lows staying in the double digits. Thursday, another 1 to 3 inches. Now, we are going to get a little cooler again on Thursday, but on Friday, that snow is going to start to taper off. And on Saturday, we're going to be climbing back into the 30s with sunny skies. So sunny skies for your weekend after some fresh snow coming in for that new year. So it should be a great start. Hopefully you can fly direct right into Eagle County and avoid that whole I-70 drive. Now, coming up, you're going to want a nice darker lens for today, so we're going to check in with that lens of the day next.
Lens of the Day is brought to you by Eyepieces of Vail and Goggle Bar, serving the Vail Valley for over 30 years.
Okay, it's time for your lens of the day. And Michelle actually talked about this same goggle yesterday, but I'm going to tell you about it too, because on a day like today, when we have those temperatures well below zero, especially to start off the morning, it's so incredibly important to protect your skin and to not leave any skin exposed. And so this Anon M4, this is the coolest setup. I'm so in love with this. Not only do they have, beautiful lenses that help you to really see the definition of the snow, but what they do have with this M4 goggle is you also have this face mask, and there's some magnets that are inside right here. So look at how easy this just snaps on. Watch this. Boop. And you have this face mask that's completely seamless. Not only is it seamless, but then you also have this this pocket here that's made of a synthetic material. So it also helps to keep that moisture away from your face. I was out yesterday and I had some people come in they were doing a ski school lesson, and one of the things that they were adjusting was their face mask, because it was something where it was cotton and it was pressing against their face, and then the moisture was sticking, and then it was also helping to press that moisture up into their goggles, so it was fogging up. So this solves all of those problems in one. And then of course the magnet also works for changing the lenses on the mountain. And then on top of that, it comes with this nice hard case that you can fit in your jacket pocket, which is really convenient, and it helps to protect the lenses really for a lifetime. So again, it's the Anon M4, and you can head on into any Eyepieces of Vail location. They have several. No matter where you're staying, you are close to an Eyepieces of Vail, whether it's in Vail Village, whether it's in Beaver Creek, maybe you're going over to Snowmass. They have a brand new location over there, but they're the experts when it comes to finding the right artwork to frame your face, and here are all of those locations. So again, stop on in, maybe treat yourself to brand new vision for the new year. It's all brought to you by Eyepieces. And coming up, we still have more ahead, including how to get geared up properly for the new year and maybe for your New Year's Eve celebration. So stay with us.
When the mountain tests you, trust is all you have. And trust will set you free.
Lion's Head Jewelers. A mainstay of Lion's Head Village for more than a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery is home to the largest selection of one-of-a-kind designer jewelry in the Vail Valley. Come see our breathtaking array of museum-quality fossils, meteorites, and collectible minerals. Explore Lion's Head Jewelers. Spend an afternoon with us. You'll come in as a customer and leave as a friend.
Our world is constantly changing, but the joys of winter are eternal. This fall, celebrate the official kickoff to winter with Warren Miller's 70th anniversary film, Timeless, presented by Volkswagen. Explore British Columbia, Colorado, France, Austria, Switzerland, and more, alongside legendary ski icons like Glenn Flake. It's not just a movie, it's an experience 70 years in the making. Find a show near you at warrenmiller.com.
The world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate, available only on the next generation GMC Sierra.
Did you know in Vail we are home to really, as far as I'm concerned, the world's best and only women-specific ski shop. Now, I don't know about the world, but at least in the US, they're revolutionary in this concept about making it all about the ladies. And here to tell us more about Outdoor Divas is my girl, Lauren. Thank you so much for being here this morning.
Thank you.
And you guys, you have had a long history in specifically tailoring your gear to women.
Yep, since 2002, we've been focusing on fitting women in, equipment from ski boots to, at one point, even kayaks and so forth.
Wow.
So we've done a little bit of everything. But you're right, we're the only women-specific ski shop in the country. I'm not sure about the world, but definitely,
in my opinion, right? Only place to go.
Definitely in the country. So, and one of the things we focus a lot on is boot fitting.
Okay, now boot fitting. This is something, Lauren, when I moved out here from Florida, of course, you know, coming from sea level, I didn't know a thing about gear, nothing, right? But one of the things that I did know was that trying to find a ski boot for my foot, for my calf, it was really, really difficult. And I was looking mostly at like men's ski boots at the time because it was, you know, like 15 years ago. But there is a difference in men's and women's ski boots, right? It's not just like the style. There's really a difference in how it comes together.
Right. So manufacturers have fortunately come a long way in the last 10 years, and they have realized that they can't build a ski boot for a woman in the same way that they build it for a man and just make everything smaller. We're not just smaller versions of men. We have a different body shape, different needs, and so they've come around and really made some great strides in fitting boots that will work a lot better than, you know, just taking the men's boot and putting it in a smaller size.
So what are some of the things that really make it a women's boot? Like, why is it women's specific?
Yeah, I get that question a lot, and there's a couple things. The biggest difference you're going to have between a men's and women's boot has to do with the height of the cuff. So they're usually going to be around 2 inches shorter, depending on the model and the size, than the men's version. And what that does is women's calf muscles actually attach about 2 inches lower on the calf than men. So no matter whether you have a medium size, narrow, or larger calf muscle, it's always going to sit lower on your calf than your husband or your boyfriend or your brother. So you need to be in a women's boot that's going to allow that muscle to sit outside of the boot and make it much more comfortable.
That was one of my biggest struggles. It was squeezing my calf, and then it was cutting off my circulation. It was so uncomfortable. So, all right, so big strides there. And then, you know, we were talking the other day, and there's actually a difference also in the way that our foot is shaped too.
Yep, so men tend to have a little bit more equal volume from the heel to the forefoot. Women tend to be narrower in the heel and wider in the forefoot. A lot of times that's due to the types of shoes that we prefer to wear elsewhere. And so boot manufacturers have generally make their women's heel pockets a little bit narrower and make the forefoot just a little roomier to accommodate for that kind of more V-shaped foot. And so, you know, if you're a woman out there skiing and your heels are moving around, that's a complaint I hear a lot as well. If you're not in a women's boot, getting in a women's boot can definitely help lock that heel down, or just getting in maybe a newer version that's got a little more technology. As I said, the manufacturers have come a long way in 10 years, and the difference between what was available a few years ago and now even is really great.
Isn't she amazing, right? There's so much knowledge to be found at Outdoor Divas. And so tell us where you're located and what your hours are.
Yeah, so we're right in Lions Head Village, very convenient. We're right in the left-hand corner as you walk into the village there, and we're there 8:30 to 7 right now.
Perfect. Well, Lauren, thank you so much. It's always a pleasure. I always learn something new every time you're here. So stop on into Outdoor Divas, get yourself set up for the new year. Maybe spend the last day of this decade in comfort in the right boots. Coming up next, we have a look at that local weather forecast.
This weather report is brought to you by Supergoop, the official sunscreen of Vail Resorts.
Some very nice sunny skies out here at Vail this morning. That sun is out full force today, so make sure you're putting on that Supergoop if you're headed out for the day to come enjoy yourself, and make sure you're putting on maybe an extra layer today because we're still starting out pretty chilly. I mean, it's a little bit warmer than what we've had the last 2 days, but that's still a cool start to the morning today. Starting off around 6 below. That, like I said, that sun's out. It's going to be heating things up, reaching that mid-20s today, about 23 for your high. Clear skies, no wind really or anything up here. It's going to be a great clear night to watch those fireworks. That overnight low dropping down to around 8 degrees tonight. And again, great firework night, no wind, nice and clear, great viewing. No mid-mountain at our resort today. We're looking at 23 for Vail, 21 in Beaver Creek, 20 in Breckenridge, and 22 in Keystone. Again, sunny skies everywhere, so make sure you are putting on that Supergoop, double up on it. It's also going to help insulate your skin as well. Now, going into the next couple of days, we're going to bring in 2020 with some fresh snow, hopefully. So coming in tomorrow on Wednesday, we're looking at 3 to 5 inches. Temperatures starting to warm up that little bit, and a little bit more snow on Thursday. We're going to follow all of that up with some sunny skies coming in for the weekend. Now it's a little cold out there for you today. You're not quite ready to come out and make those turns quite yet. Carrots is a great place to go check out some beautiful jewelry. We're going to be checking out some of their stuff in the studio coming up next.
Nest Furnishings and Consignment, located in the heart of the Vail Valley. Nest offers a variety of beautiful, affordably priced home furnishings, art, and accessories for your mountain home. Henredon, Restoration Hardware, Ralph Lauren, just to name a few brands available at Nest. Decorate your mountain home at Nest Furnishings and Consignment. Consignment redefined.
See you around, little man.
Yeah, you'll see me.
Here at PSI, we've been serving the Valley's plumbing, heating, and drain cleaning needs for over 18 years. We are expert technicians with the knowledge and training to provide prompt and professional maintenance and repair. Our fleet of vehicles are equipped with the most advanced technology and tools available today. PSI is committed to providing the best possible service and guarantee our work. Call us anytime, day or night. PSI is here for you 24/7, 365. We look forward to hearing from you.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
For over 60 years, Warren Miller has captured the spirit of the mountains and the culture of snow sports. Tune in to TV8 Daily at 3 p.m. and 7:30 p.m. for timeless Warren Miller films presented by Sun and Ski Sports, your new mountain sports headquarters.
I am so excited to have our next guest here in the studio. We have Carolyn Tyler and Dan Tulien from Carrots, and just bringing the glitz and the glamour to New Year's Eve. Thank you both so much for being here this morning. And Dan, you know, Carrots, you have been making heirlooms since 1970 in Vail?
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
This is going on 50 years.
50 years. That's incredible. So you know he's doing something right. And I mean, Carolyn, you can attest to this. His work is beautiful.
Yeah, Dan is unique in the world as far as I've seen in the jewelry world.
And this is something where you also create custom pieces at Carrots.
That's what I was doing last night.
Really?
I was up till after midnight working on special pieces for people.
Yeah, his workshop's incredible. I look over his shoulder and he brings out all of the little artifacts that he uses. It's amazing. He's a collector.
And then the people are coming, they'll be in today to review what I did and make sure I'm doing it right. Then we'll make it in gold, because unlike Carolyn, I work in wax. I sculpt and design the jewelry. And then I have my craftspeople make what I do become jewelry.
That is amazing. So, I mean, and you two, when you combine your work in the same space, it is just this powerhouse of beautifulness. I don't even think that that's a word, beautifulness.
It's okay.
But it's
if President Trump can say bigly, you can say beautifulness.
It is beautifulness, but also just magnificent and meticulously designed. And here you're looking at some of the pieces that Carolyn has brought, which would be absolutely perfect for New Year's Eve.
Yeah, today I brought black and white.
I love it.
New Year's Eve colors.
You do black and white different than anyone I've ever seen, though, because you combine it with this gorgeous gold.
With the gold, it just looks great, doesn't it?
Yes.
You know, the black and the white and the gold is just perfect for the holidays and any time, really. It's a classic look.
It is a classic look. And speaking of heirlooms, you know, when you are looking at these different pieces, you're an expert at finding these gorgeous gems and really creating individual pieces that will last a lifetime.
That's what started me in the business. went to say goodbye to a girlfriend as I was moving to Bali, and she said, well, come out to the Tucson Gem Show. That's where I'm doing my shopping for my jewelry business. And I'll introduce you to a lot of Bali people because they're in the business. So I went out there, and she answered the hotel room door with her suitcases in her hand and said, my mom's just had a heart attack. I have to leave. Here's my shopping list. Will you please stay here for 2 weeks and do my shopping for me? And I fell in love with gemstones.
Oh my gosh.
So I bought some for myself, and I got to Bali, and what am I going to do with these? Well, maybe I'll make some jewelry. And that's what...
And here you are.
Yeah, it was love of gemstones that started the whole thing.
Amazing. And of course, Carolyn's known worldwide for her creations. And how many hours will you be available at Carrots today? What are the hours to get our New Year's Eve
I
looks
have
ready?
a party to go to. I think I'm going to get out of there around 6 or 6.
Okay, there you
Okay,
go. We
around
open
6
at
or
10, and Carolyn will be there till 6. We may be later.
Yeah, the jewelry will
call
be there.
first.
Okay.
And our phone number is really easy. It's 476-4760.
Oh,
so
perfect.
it's the prefix with a 0. So
I love that.
That's a great number.
So easy. And how long do we get to have you in town? Because I know it's not much longer.
I'm working tomorrow as well, right?
Yep, tomorrow.
Just through
Open
tomorrow.
all day tomorrow, and I
Okay.
pack up my show probably starting around 6 p.m. tomorrow.
Oh, wow. Okay,
So if you're hungover and looking for something fun to do, come into the store and look at fill your eyes with some beauty.
Oh, absolutely. And start
Eye
the new
candy.
year off, new decade, with a new look.
Yeah, and a little present for yourself if you didn't
Right.
get what you want for the holidays.
Exactly. I love that. There's never enough time, but thank you so much for bringing all of this beauty into the studio this morning and also into Carrot. So make sure to stop on in and see Carolyn before she leaves town. Don't miss out on this spectacular opportunity to meet these artists in person. How often do you get to do that? Pick out a piece that you love and actually meet the person behind it. It's amazing. But thank you so much. Happy New Year,
Thank
by the
you.
way.
Thank you.
And we are going to take a quick break. We'll be back with more here on Good Morning Vail.
First Chair is brought to you by Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery, keeping you active.
You know, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about some of the tours they do at Vail Mountain. And before I was talking to you about the Epic Mix guide, but maybe you want to be a little bit more social, just meeting other people on vacation. And they do a variety of these free tours here at Vail Mountain. So there's a bunch of different types of them. They have a ladies social tour. So ladies, if all the boys want to go out and maybe you want to make some new friends, or maybe you want to find some special places on the mountain that you can then later take the rest of the family back to, that's a great way to check that out. Now they also have tours of the back bowls because I know it can be such a big area, but something new this year is they've something called legacy tours, because there's so much history with this mountain and all these different areas. And I'm in Midvale right now, and this used to be the hangout back in the early 60s. So you can do this on your own, but you can also take one of the tours, and I want to show you this real quick. They have these legacy stops. So while you're riding on the mountain, you can just look for these cool stops, and they're going to let you know a little bit of history about the area. So it's a great way to sort of find out where all these trail names came from, or just where, different parts of the mountain's history is. But coming up, we're going to get that weather coming up for you next.
This weather report is brought to you by Sun and Ski Sports, your new mountain sports headquarters.
That is a live look at Wildwood this morning, and it is gorgeous and sunny outside. A great way to end 2019. Now, temperatures are just that little bit brisk this morning, so if you're headed out on the hill, just layer up for that. We're looking at temperatures at about 6 below right now. Things are going to warm up, reaching that high of about 23 this afternoon. Again, lots of sun out there today. No wind or anything, nice clear skies. That's going to stay with us going into tonight. Great night for fireworks. No wind to blow those explosives around or anything. It should be a great viewing night. That overnight low of around 8 degrees today. Now, If you are driving along the I-70 corridor, slightly warmer in Denver, temperatures in the mid 40s, around 46, 27 in Vail, and slightly cooler to the west of us in Eagle at around 23. Now enjoy all of this sunshine today because it's not going to be here for the start of 2020. We're looking at 3 to 5 inches coming in for our New Year's Day and another 1 to 3 inches on Thursday. So I'm pretty excited to start the year off with some fresh powder. Things start to warm up as we move into the weekend. Temperatures climbing back into the 30s by Saturday. It is going to be an absolutely great time out there. Maybe you're going to want to make Vail your home or Beaver Creek. We're going to check in with the people at Engel and Vokers coming up, and you can find out how to make that a reality.
Welcome to TV8 Vail's entertainment calendar, brought to you by Pendleton Whiskey.
Let's put you in the spirits. Avon Liquor.
Hey guys, I'm looking for some amazing craft beer.
We got it.
Hi, I'm looking for the best wine selection in the Vail Valley.
That's us.
I'm looking for great customer service and an awesome rewards program.
They got it.
So if you want great customer service, an amazing shopping experience, and we'll even hop in the truck and deliver your goods, then stick with the locals' favorite. Come on down to Avon Liquor.
Let us put you in the spirits. Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park.
Elevate your adventure this winter at Winter on the Mountain at Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park in Glenwood Springs. It's a dazzling array of holiday lights and family activities. From thrill rides to cave tours to amazing views, it's the West Slope's most unique adventure. Only $37 for kids and $42 for adults. For unlimited rides, cave tours, and attractions. For hours and to learn more, go to glenwoodcaverns.com.
Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. It's awesome!
Okay, we have done some shopping this morning. We've got you geared up for the new year. We've gotten you bejeweled for the new year. Now you need a place to put all of those things. And here to help us out with that, we have Beth Goldie in the studio from Engel and Volkers. Thank you so much for being here this morning.
Oh, it's good to see you this morning on this chilly morning.
I know, right? We have this thing about hanging out on holidays, right? It's not a holiday unless you're here.
Exactly, exactly.
You know, and Beth, I mean, this time of year, especially in Vail Village, I was just over there, and what a magical place to be.
It's really unbelievable. I hosted some open houses last week, and it's amazing. People are here with their families, having the most wonderful time, and they really want to create this legacy, you know, for their families as well. They gather, they ski, they're having fun, they're out and about, and just enjoying Vail. It's such a great place to come for the holidays.
Definitely.
And, you know, winter, summer.
Right, and something that's so perfect, I think, also for all ages, too. And what I've noticed in my own family is there's a lot less time with the kids, like, on their phones, because there's so many great activities.
Exactly, exactly. And it's that good kind of tired, you know.
Yes, exactly.
And this property, and well, One Willow Bridge is such a beautiful property to begin with. It's so nicely run. The location, we've talked about this before.
Wow.
You know, right kitty corner from Solaris, and you're in the hub, and this is the penthouse, so you have those amazing views.
Oh, wow.
It's 41 Willow Bridge. It's a 4-bedroom, big living room, media area, dining room.
Look at those
Look at
views.
the outdoor space
Oh
is
my
incredible.
Gosh. Wow.
And just a wonderful place for families to gather. Nice big kitchen, big pantry in there. It's easy for us to show this week, which is unusual in Vail at Christmas time.
Yes, very unusual. Oh, and the
a
vaulted
nice big
ceilings.
master, you know, those dual bathrooms. There's just the high ceilings. Everything is incredible. It's a property too that this is the original family. It has not been rented out. So they just spared no expense.
And
this beautiful infinity pool is just for one Willowbridge too. And it's got a couple of hot tubs. You're right on Gore Creek.
That is spectacular.
And again, you know, a beautiful residences, property like this, managed by the Sun and Up. It just feels so cozy and homey. You know, you've got that concierge service. They'll do anything for you. And you have availability to all the amenities of
that
Sun
location.
And Up. I mean, that spa
is just unbelievable. You know, whenever we have snow days come to town, we have the Burton U.S. Open, when we have, you know, the GoPro Mountain Games, you are literally stepping right outside your front door into all of the great activities and all of the huge events that bring people to Vail, and that you get to be a part of it right in the heart of Vail Village. Wow, Beth, I cannot believe that they're actually willing to let this property go. That is amazing. It's amazing.
Well, they have enjoyed it. Others have enjoyed it. It's so interesting, too, even from within the building. You know, you watch people who are stepping up and moving into bigger units as their family grows. And we're, you know, seeing they don't turn over very often.
I can see why. Now, if people want to get in and actually see the property, what's the best way to do that?
Call me, text me, email me, cell phone 843-505-1026. I can get you in, you know, and tour you around this property. You can see this beautiful penthouse, and it's just we'll make it easy for you. You know, they're so welcoming.
Yes.
You know, you can see the Sun and Up amenities, the underground parking.
Well, and they have you as their guide, which is always the best thing.
Well, you know, I love this. You know, making families happy.
Yes,
you
make
know,
dreams come true.
Making dreams come true in such a special place.
Well, Beth, thank you so much for being here. And what a spectacular place to kick off a brand new year, kick off a brand new decade in your new home. Make sure to get in touch with Beth today so you can see that property in person. Up next, we're going to send things back out on the mountain with Michelle. You can see what your backyard would look like at Vail.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
Only the best. Lion's Head Jewelry Fossil and Mineral Gallery, voted top 50 designer jewelry retailer in the country by JCK in 2009, featuring the largest collection of fine, designer, traditional, and contemporary jewelry. Lion's Head Jewelers, the most unique collection of decorative art in the Vail Valley. Lion's Head Jewelers, museum quality collection of fossils, minerals, and meteorites dated 40 to 500 million years old. Lion's Head Jewelers, located in Lion's Head on the corner of the ice skating rink.
As the region's most preferred orthopedic practice, we specialize in keeping you active and getting you back to the things you love. The physicians at Vail Summit Orthopedics will take care of all your orthopedic needs from head to toe.
Do something great for you at Simply Massage. Get any 60-minute session for $89. Buy 5 sessions and get 1 free. With 4 mountain locations, relaxation is just a step away.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by GMC, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts.
It is so beautiful outside today. I have so much sunshine. It's absolutely great. Now we are starting off just that little bit chilly out here this morning. Make sure you've got some good layers on if you're headed up nowhere near as cold as it was yesterday, but enjoy the sunshine because it's only here today. Once we get into Wednesday and Thursday, we have some snow coming in for 2020. 3 to 5 inches for tomorrow, another 1 to 3 on Thursday. I'm pretty excited for what 2020 is going to bring, but for tonight, it's going to be a beautiful, clear evening to go out, enjoy some fireworks, or maybe just enjoy your evening in the village. But out with the old, in with the new. We got another First Chair coming your way next.
First Chair is brought to you by Christie Sports Ski and Snowboard Shops. We'll see you out there.
So, something I have been experiencing this morning, and I would highly recommend with these cool temperatures, is go get a fresh wax on your skis when temperatures, or snowboard, when temperatures change like this and it's so much cooler than maybe the wax you have had on your skis, especially if you're coming from the East Coast. I know they've had some warm temperatures out there on their ski resorts, is you're sticky. So I'm finding my skis a little bit slow this morning. But other than that, I have lots of sunshine. I've got some great corduroy here in Vail, and it's nice and soft. It doesn't take very much in that sunshine to soften it up, make it all nice and cushy. But, you know, I feel like I want to close out 2019 right, and for me, that's getting out on the hill and enjoying it, and then I can start fresh in the powder for 2020. So layer yourself up, get outside, come enjoy it. I'm going to take you for a little bit of a ride if my skis are going to cooperate for me, because it's absolutely beautiful out here today.
Good Morning Vail is brought to you in part by Helly Hansen, outfitters of Vail Resorts professionals. Visit them in Lion's Head to get outfitted for your day on the mountain.
When the mountain tests you, trust is all you have. And trust will set you free.
Vail and Espanol magazine. Write your success story. 100 elegantly printed pages will show your product in a massive but personalized way to allow your business to grow in a preferred and exclusive brand. Advertise in Vail and Espanol magazine, a window to the world with a Latin taste. It's so fitting that we are ending our New Year's Eve edition with Gus from Avon Liquor. And Gus, you pulled out all the stops this morning. We are ready for a party.
We are, and I mean, it's time to party. It's ready. Let's end this decade. And yeah, let's get into the new one.
Exactly. Okay. Now, I came in last week. I came in on Christmas Eve to get some bottles of wine for my family. And you were saying that, there was a guy already on the phone from Denver calling about some of the things that you brought in because you have so many exclusive items.
Yes, we do. And I mean, we pride ourselves on our selection, and we want to make sure we have everything for everybody. But yeah, the exclusive items we do have, like right here is the Pappy Van Winkle 23-year-old. That's the holy grail of whiskeys, of bourbons right there.
Is. We're going to get back to that in just a minute, but let's start over on my end of the table. So I have never seen champagne that comes in its very own carrying case.
I know, and it's even a Magnum of Veuve Clicquot too. So that is the, that's the champagne everyone thinks of. And now you can literally just bring it with you wherever you want.
There you
and
go.
keep it cold. And
That's so perfect.
That'd be pretty fun to walk into a party tonight with
Right?
that in your hand.
You look so cool.
Yeah.
Very much all about the new decade, new fresh look. Okay, and then of course we have the classic.
And then we have the rosé, which we also have this one, and this is a vintage. So we have the regular Veuve, and then we have the 2008 vintages in magnums, which is important to a lot of people. It does, it is special to know that what year it was there and how they made it, and this is the bottles.
And especially if you have a party at your place, you want to make sure that everybody gets some.
Yeah, exactly. And so that's why we got the magnums.
Perfect.
Why not?
Okay, now let's move on down. What's
This
this?
is another one. This is Reunard, another great champagne in a magnum that we have. We're trying to, show off our magnums because today's the day when you're obviously going to drink more than one bottle of champagne.
Yes, we're celebrating with everyone. It's not just, a celebration for one.
Yeah, you don't need to open 2 bottles for, 12 people. You just open one and go ahead.
Okay,
and
now
here it is.
And it's very own box. Tell us about this one.
It is. So this is Dom Perignon, the champagne that everyone thinks of when they hear about. And we have the 08 vintage from them as well, and we have plenty of it. So
great. Okay.
We could do as many as you want to when you come in.
Speaking of that, you've already had some deliveries going out this morning, and then you're going to be in Beaver Creek delivering.
Yeah.
this
So
afternoon.
today at 2:30, we already have a delivery that we're going to do.
Okay.
So anyone up in Beaver Creek or anywhere around, we'll be out and about after 2:30. So if you do need us to deliver, it's just a $100 minimum. And on days like today, we figure
that's
that
pretty
really
easy
shouldn't
to
be an
accomplish.
issue.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's really convenient that you deliver. And then how about moving on to, let's say, if we want to maybe shake up a bottle and spray it everywhere.
Exactly.
This would be that section.
Yeah, these two. We got Cooks in the magnums that is, under $20, and then the champagne of beers, Miller High Life in the champagne bottle.
You really do have something for everyone.
It's a little special, collective.
Okay, now let's be honest. I have to work in the morning, and we get here and we have our morning meeting at 6 a.m. So Gus, I cannot full send it. So this next option is really perfect for people like me.
Yeah, we have little splits of champagne, and this is a Bellicard Salmon. It's a Brut Rosé. It's one of the more famous ones, but we have splits of Veuve. We have splits of Motard. We have splits of all kinds of stuff.
Okay.
So yeah, if you're not, you can't, like you said, full send tonight. Just get a little split.
A little more low key.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, really, you can see from this variety, you really do have something for everyone. And then just lastly, can we just talk about this one?
Yeah, and whiskey's always a good thing to celebrate with, no matter what. You do your
course.
champagne toast, but I'm guessing you're not going to be drinking champagne all night.
Right.
So you do want to have a nice glass of whiskey to kind of bring in the new decade.
Exactly.
We have a lot of the Buffalo Trace antique collection.
Okay.
And then we have some Pappies, and we do have the 23, which is the holy grail of whiskeys. And
you're going to be getting phone calls today.
If you really want to start your decade,
that's the way
not?
to go.
Yeah.
Okay, so where are you located? What are your hours?
So we're 100 West Creek Boulevard, and we're regular hours today. We're 9 to 10.
Okay.
Yeah, so come in as much as you want. Okay. We're going to recommend the morning if you don't want to wait in line.
Yes,
but
of course.
if you're fine with waiting in line, then come on in, and it's going to be a fun day.
It is going to be a fun day, and it's obviously worth the wait because of the selection. It's so good. And my family thanks you also for the wine that you helped me pick out for Christmas, so thank you so much for that.
Yeah, we can always help you with whatever you want.
Yes.
Whatever you're eating, whatever you have.
It was amazing. I walked in, I was like, I need this, and you guys showed me exactly where it was. I was in, I was out. It was perfect. So see Gus, see the whole crew, book those reservations to get everything delivered to you quickly, and of course, bring in the new decade in style. Gus, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you guys.
And coming up next, we are closing out our New Year's Eve edition of Good Morning Vail.
Nest Furnishings and Consignment, located in the heart of the Vail Valley. Nest offers a variety of beautiful, affordably priced home furnishings, art, and accessories for your mountain home. Henredon, Restoration Hardware, Ralph Lauren, just to name a few brands available at Nest. Decorate your mountain home at Nest Furnishings and Consignment. Consignment redefined.
Welcome to Boone's Wine and Spirits, where we have the lowest prices and the best selection. 5 in-house sommeliers offer expert advice for every occasion.
We have 42 cooler doors and free ice with every $20 purchase.
Boone's Wine and Spirits,
your destination for fine wine, spirits, and cold beer.
Hey Hey, thanks for joining us this morning. Everyone, be safe out there tonight and have a great New Year's. We'll see you in 2020. Tune into our hour because there's still so much happening in the mountains, but let's close out 2019 right. Everyone get on the hill.